I was so grateful to this woman who was in her 20s. She actually wasn't that experienced. She was a fairly new graduate, but she said to me, as a woman in my late 30s, early 40s at that stage, you can charge a bit more, like in a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'd worked with this company as a speaker before, and I then was booked a second and a third time. And after the first time, however great it felt, I really thought and came away from this feeling like I was too cheap, and I really done a few more kind of bigger gigs at this stage, and I really felt like it was time for an upgrade of a price. And what I did was, like most of us do, we and ah and like really kind of think about it and curate it and make sure that it makes sense on paper. I'm still not at that stage where I just go, yeah, like, so I'm tripling my prices just because I feel like it. For me, it's about value and that long-term relationship and doing fair business. That's really important. And I put together this email and I said, yes, I am available for these dates, and this is what I now charge. And this woman said to me, that is absolutely fine, and there's more budget. And she let me know that, and it makes me emotional saying that, because that was an example of another person being on my side, giving me that nudge and telling me that there's a bigger game going on here. And what I was doing was I was just trying to play a bigger game as an individual. And what I didn't realize at the time was that in this particular situation, it was almost like there were other areas of the game I hadn't discovered. And she essentially was giving me that golden key and going, come, no, you should be in this room. Actually, you should be in this room. And I do that with my clients inside Speak Up. I really help them to get really feeling good about their pricing and give those indications, because I am going to assume, maybe predict, that you're going to charge way less than what you deserve. If you want to find out more, check out the links below.